Sustainability is incredibly important to Charlotte's present and its future. I grew up in a generation where we didn't think as much about how to take care of the earth and how to take care of the air and how to take care of the water. And we're paying the price for that over many generations with contaminated water, air quality that is not what it should be, and of course with environmental contamination on our earth today.
We have an opportunity here to plan for the future, to provide reductions in carbon emissions in the future, and this is a place that is focused on developing land use and transportation to provide those options.
There's certainly a number of reasons. If people are more actively engaged in their transportation system, that means using their feet and using their legs to pedal bicycles. Certainly those individuals are going to be more healthy individuals. Same with public transportation. We actually have studies that show that in the neighborhoods where we have light rail, the residents have actually become healthier.
I think it's important to care about the sustainability, especially in terms of local food, because if we don't support the local farms, our food producers, one day we may end up without that food security, the closeness, having food available to us in a location that's accessible.
Well, the value of being a sustainable community means that you can have long-range projections, you can save money, you can save taxpayers money, and you can contribute to a higher quality of life through these efforts also.
Well, I think it is important because it provides for a way to maintain our existing quality of life for the people who live here today, and I think it provides the opportunity to maintain a high quality of life for generations to come, particularly from a social and economic and physical perspective.
So sustainability, if you look at kind of the true definition of sustainability and the triple bottom line approach, people, planet, profit, however you want to define it, I think is extremely important for Charlotte. I think one, if you look at the environmental prong, it's critical for us and for Charlotte, for the quality of life of our citizens to really focus on how we better our environment. How are we impacting air? How are we impacting our water? How are we impacting our energy use, which again impacts both air and water. It's all connected. And for people to really enjoy the quality of life that we talk about, and one of the reasons why people come to Charlotte, we as a community, not just as a city organization, really need to come together to take a critical look at our environment.
The CRVA also funds the Charlotte Green Team, which helps promote sustainability throughout the hospitality industry in Charlotte as a whole. We have a lot of members that are restaurant owners and hotel owners and meeting planners, and we just try to educate and promote sustainability in the hospitality and tourism industry in Charlotte. We've got a lot of great things going on. We're working on a sustainable recognition program for our hospitality and tourism facilities throughout Charlotte, and we're hoping to have that unveiled early summer.
I think that keeping a clean environment is very important. I enjoy the outdoors significantly. I can't imagine going out to a river or being on the water and seeing trash. Want to make sure that we enjoy those resources. Personally like to go hiking, and for me, it's an inspiration to me to be out in nature and see all the beauty that it provides for us.
I want to contribute to the future, and I also want to contribute to the day. So personally, I take the measures that I can to ensure that I reduce my carbon footprint.
We should always take care of our natural environment because in turn it's what takes care of us.
I was always taught that we're only passing through here for a short time, and we need to protect it and preserve it and leave it even better than we found it if we can, because the next generation, be they, dairy farmers or brick makers or lawyers, also would like to be able to enjoy what we are able to enjoy every day.
One of the things about Sustain Charlotte that I like about it is that it's it's pushing the edges in the city a little bit, and sort of looking at this issue from a rigorously sustainability perspective. And our community sometimes needs to be nudged a little bit. And I think some of the things that Sustain Charlotte is doing and saying and being in our community are things that we don't have another group out there able to be, do, and say those types of things. So to me, Sustain Charlotte is an important voice for not only the environment, but for the lifestyle that all of us hope to have in this community long term. And I hope Sustain Charlotte continues to sustain.
As an elected official, I really appreciate the work that Sustain Charlotte does. They bring an expertise and a knowledge base that helps extend what we have to do and what we have to understand every day in every way in keeping Charlotte on track to be the kind of high quality community that people want to continue to come here. They want to move here. They want to live in Charlotte. And being a sustainable community is going to be a big contributor to that.